Okay, so here we are, darling, with a truth that Spirit's like, hey, yo, I need you to bring this forward. Okay, so I'm like, okay, let's do it. So if you've been tuned in, then you already checked out the lucky breakouts, Mercury and water signs influence reading. Okay, you've already seen that. If not, I'll be sure to list it down below. But essentially, we were talking about a meeting of minds with conflicting emotions. So we're going to be breaking this down in this reading because there is something in your life that you have stumbled into, discovered, whatever. I think for a lot, it's been right in your face for the majority, but the challenges or the struggles or your quote unquote weaknesses in this situation blinded you to the love in the situation, to the abundance in the situation. I'm seeing you opening up to the love and the abundance of a situation here, which is allowing you to see the value in it. This could be a relationship, this could be a job, this could be like a difficult choice that you had to make. This is kind of like that choice that you have to make to kind of grow up, to take the next step. You're literally willing to sacrifice certain aspects of yourself in order to achieve whatever this is, or to make whatever this is successful, because again, you recognize that the pros outweigh the cons. And when we say sacrificing certain aspects of yourself, this isn't talking about like selling your soul for things, like doing things against your own will. No, this is realizing that actually, if I sacrifice this part of me, it's only going to make me better. It's only going to bring me closer to who I truly am. And that's going to trigger this moon, the shadow aspects. It's going to trigger that whole shining the light on these aspects of myself that I've told myself I could just accept for all this time, which again, there will be nothing wrong with accepting these things about myself, but there's also nothing wrong with evolution and growth, realizing that my authenticity is not reliant upon lack of evolution, but the truth of my evolution. So you're discovering something that you think is worth your while. You're like, you know what? This could actually sharpen my knife. This would be a great tool to add. Now, I'm also being brought to the moon with these cards here specifically because it's every suit represented. The moon would be water, then we have wands, swords, pentacles, which means it's influencing or touching or impacting every aspect of you. When it triggers you, it's going to ignite something within you passionately. It's cool because the emotion's already there, so there's passion ignited. And I'm also seeing this kind of like defensive or vigor energy that comes through in defense of protecting something here. So this could be showing up as defensiveness. We have the Fool card here. We have the Three of Wands, yeah, or passive aggressive energy is something that I'm also picking up here too. But basically, these are the shadows that are being brought to the light based on these experiences that are mentally stimulating for you. People, places, and things that you've always wanted to be around, things that you literally prayed for. Now you're living in the prayer and realizing that you have to adjust in order to maintain what it is that you prayed for, because it's here. But will you sacrifice what it takes to maintain it if this is what you so desire, if this is the legacy? Look at that, the star. Will you become what it takes? You see what you asked for, you're getting a taste for it right now. Are you willing to do what it takes? Because you're going to have to go farther than where you are right now. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You got a little taste test. Look at that. God's like, you got a little taste test. So is this really what you want to do at that crossroads? Like, is this really who you are? Is this really what you are going to formulate yourself around? King of Cups. Saying, I do. I'm also seeing this, yeah, this is like really big moments where people are turning their backs on specific aspects of themselves and really questioning certain things about themselves and certain actions that they would take. Yeah. look at this. Like, really taking a look at the self and being like, I am willing to let this make me better. And the collective is surprising the self with this. You could be seeing rainbows. I'm also getting like hard eyes, kissy faces. Okay, so this could be definitely in romantic relationships. Like, damn, I didn't even expect that to come through. Like the way that it did so strongly. Is there anything else that I need to relay in this message? The pros and the cons. You're realizing that a challenge doesn't always necessarily mean that it's not for you. It means that it's meant to break you down to build you back up. It challenges you by making you tap back into that comprehensive thinking to really get down to the nitty gritty of what is right in front of you, figuring it out, and then applying yourself to the solution. The moon uncovers problems, the sun brings a solution. Balance. You could also be seeing a lot of like yin and yang, black and white, half and half things going on. I'm feeling guided to pull more tarot, so I will follow that. The Wheel of Fortune. 10, 10, 10, 10. 7 of Swords. 10. Okay, so 1007 or 107 could be relevant numbers. Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck. The Hermit. Yes, I'm hearing, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. I can do good all by myself, but baby, you make me better. I think Neo's involved in that, right? Fabulous. Don't quote me, dog. All you gotta do is look up the lyrics that I just said. Okay. Is that it for this message here? No, it's not it. Okay. This is also meant to reveal to you your weaknesses so that you realize that your weaknesses or your illnesses or your shortcomings are an illusion. Think of it as you not having the instruction manual to using something that you never used before. So you got to try it out. Let's just say that you lost the instruction manual. You have to test some things out, which means that you might fluck around and break something and have to pause, reflect, save up some money to fix it, repair it, to build it back up so that you can start testing on it again. But that's what you say that you're willing to sacrifice for. Now, this was brought to me for biblical studies and things. This was the channel. Your weaknesses or illnesses are an illusion. And then I was brought to 2 Corinthians 12:9. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. This reminds me of the video that I posted earlier when I was live. Let me pull that title back up so that we can stay on Trizak. That video was Towers, Depopo, Intergalactic Federation, Karmic Law, blah, 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 blah. It was on and popping, baby. But in that reading, I was talking about like my own vulnerabilities. And I was like, look, dog, I gave up on life a long time ago, trying to control it and trying to think that people are like this, or just like trying to project my expectations onto the world. I gave up on trying to do that a long time ago. And I was saying that for me personally, if it wasn't for God, I would have been gave up. But God was like, no, I'm not done with you yet. Let me dust you off. Let me make you new again. But in order to be dusted off and made new again, I had to stand up. And standing up takes a lot of time, effort, and energy when you don't have no time, effort, or energy. I hope y'all really feeling me. So I'm not ashamed to say, child, I don't care. I don't have the energy. I don't have the power. I'm too weak to do that. I don't mind saying that because it's that Christ that strengthens me energy to know that it's a higher power working through me. Like, I don't know how I do it. It's because of that higher power. The light and the darkness have to work together within you to make the best of you. So the thing that's for you is not going to make you feel like rainbow sunshines and butterflies all the time. It's going to literally take you to your deepest depths, the parts of you that you never confront, the parts of you that you would never confess to, because it's trying to make the best of you. Is showing you the worst of you to make the best of you, thus giving you the instruction manual on how to best utilize this machine that you've been given to work with in order to do what you got to do, to go where you have to go, to achieve what you have to achieve, to understand and learn what you need to know. There's a lot about knowledge and understanding in this reading here, like realizing that you have to stand up and continue on because you still have more information. You have more to gather. Again, I'm still not done with you yet. The word still is, I'm hearing magnificent here. I wouldn't have used that term myself, but okay. All right, you guys, this is all that I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. Until next time.